You have to cut the negative people out of your life like your life depends on it. Because most people will not believe in you. Most spaces are not for you. When I first came on the scene in 1993, I was arguably one of the happiest kids you've ever seen. Funny, running around, always cracking jokes, loving video games, art, music, everything in between. Over the course of my life, lots of different things accumulated, building up trauma and eventually changing my personality. At a young age, my godfather passed away from lung cancer. Shortly after that, my uncle also got cancer. And then within the decade, my mother died from ovarian cancer. These three things accumulated and built up a bit of a victim complex within me that caused me to go internally instead of seeking external ways to fix my situation. I fixated on all the reasons why I should be sad. This, coupled with the fact that I grew up with a very emotionally detached father, and later I would find out that my brother also had a bit of a callous perspective on life. Something that all of these people have in common, though, was none of them were actually creators in the visual arts or music sense. Whereas some of them may have had some experience with filmmaking, for the most part, they were not guided by an internal vision that required skills in visual arts to produce. So when you have that internal vision, it's very important that you protect it and cultivate it. In this modern era with AI, there's a lot of anxiety and stress. Everybody's losing their job, people have to live with their parents, and there's resentment growing towards the upper class. But as you can see with the success of movies like Backrooms, Digital Circus, and Obsession, young people have decided to reject the status quo and to not adopt AI as part of their workflow, but to double down on making things the hard way, the real way. And it's respectable, and it's a testament to the fact that audiences can see the difference and they want something real to immerse themselves into. So why I say that you must cut off negative people, because most people will not believe in you. Most spaces are not for you. If you go trying to share your ideas and you're pitching to the wrong crowd, that could be detrimental to your progression and your momentum, because people will say little things to you or they'll ask you how you're going to do it. Those aren't the right people. You need to find the people that actually want to work with you, they like what you do, and there's no other way to do that other than putting your content out on the internet and building that community. And it takes time, and sometimes it feels like it's not working. And when it's not working, that's just a sign that you need to adapt your content, make it even more accessible and more resonant with the audience. Somebody told me nobody really cares, which on the surface might seem like motivational and very manosphere. Nobody cares, you got to do it. But the truth is, people do care. When you make something that it comes from the heart and actually has effort put into it, people will tell you that they care and that they want more. And that's what this whole experience of being a creator is all about. Putting something out there and receiving feedback, whether it's comments, likes, or views. And I have definitely have to admit that I've been motivated sometimes by comments. I've received good comments, I've received hate, I've received bullying, but the good stuff is usually what sticks out, and it's very motivating to see somebody that says, when are you doing this? When can we expect this? Can you add this? People start making requests, and it's very exciting. So focus on the positive. Like my friend, the science femme, suggested, when you have anxiety and stress, you need to listen to affirmational positive stuff, because the neuroplasticity aspect of your brain will latch on to that stuff in moments of weakness, and it will play those thoughts as opposed to playing things that will encourage you to quit and give up. And like I always say, it's not easy, but you have to try. Little things every day help. That's why I'm talking to you guys the way I am, because I've tried to do it in a more nonchalant way for many years. I've tried to be faceless, mysterious animator, making music, but I think directly talking with you guys will prove to be more valuable on my journey. And if it can help any of you guys to watch this and hear my perspective, then that means the world to me. So hope to see you guys in the next video, and stay tuned, baby.